In this Borderlands 4 video, I bring you 5 plus working glitches after the latest patch. These, if you're into them, are things you do not want to miss. How's it going, people? My name is DPJ, and if you do enjoy the video, leaving a like really helps out, and if you like what you see and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Also guys, come join my Discord, link down below. Come trade, talk builds, be a part of our open loot lobbies and all that good stuff regarding Borderlands 4. Again, my Discord is linked down below. Okay, so I bring you today working glitches, exploits and things that basically break the game for Borderlands 4. So let's get into it, guys. And first up, we have this insane splash zone farming exploit. This will allow you to farm this dude 20 times faster at a minimum than normal. So what we're doing, guys, is taking advantage of an in-game mechanic which allows you to farm this boss like never before. This will, however, require a minimum of 2 people, but once you are good, you need to locate and go to splash zone located right down here. So how this works is one person stands by Mox's machine, which is where you can reset the boss, and the other one comes this way. They go across the bridge, they climb up here, and they stand exactly on this point. Now how this works is as simple as this. The guy who stands up here is the person who takes out splash zone. The person by the machine obviously resets him. So from this point up here, guys, jump after the boss has been taken out. So the player by Mox's machine can reset him. That's all you need to do. So he comes out, you take him out, you jump. The player by Mox's machine resets him as you jump. And this is a loop you can do indefinitely to farm him quicker than ever before. So again, one person stands by Mox's machine, the other one stands up on that point. If you jump, the guy by the machine can reset the boss. So you simply just take the boss out, jump from this point. As you're jumping, the player by Mox's machine resets him, and you just repeat this over and over and over, guys. And it really is as simple as that. Take advantage of it while you can. Okay, so next up, guys, we have a duplication glitch which works without having to edit or back up any save files, and without having to rely on any console cloud saves, which can be a little sketchy. So this works on all platforms, and well, it's as simple as this. Again, it requires a minimum of 2 players, and only the non-host player in that party can abuse this glitch. Now the only downfall to this is it applies on you using freshly dropped loot, so you can't use a loot that you already have. But if you get into a party and want to farm a specific spot and you get that perfect drop, you can dupe that drop. So firstly, you want to locate the spot or boss you want to be farming for said specific loot. You then need to make sure your nearest lost and found machine is empty of that loot, so there's no loot in it. This will be located at your nearest faction town. Then guys, simply head to said farm. Farm here until you get that specific loot drop on the floor which you want to dupe. Also making sure you're picking up and selling the items that you don't need, because this relies on that lost and found machine to dupe. So leaving items on the floor will mean that machine gets full up and you won't be able to do this. So once you have that item on the floor as a fresh drop from that specific enemy or boss, make sure no other loot is on the floor. So pick it up, sell it, get rid of it, whatever. Here you need to make sure the host stays by your drop, while the other player in the party whose loot this is heads to that nearby lost and found machine. Here they will see that specific drop inside of this machine, whether that be a legendary, a purple, whatever. Simply pick this up. Then guys, head back to that host where your drop originally was. From this point, you repeat the process of going back and forward to that lost and found machine, grabbing the item out of that lost and found machine and heading back to that host to where that drop is, making sure you don't pick it up off the floor until you've travelled back and forward enough to that lost and found machine, so you have this item as many times as you want. And it really is as simple as that. The host stays by your drop, you travel back and forward to that lost and found machine, grabbing the item out of it, and obviously not picking up as it originally dropped until you're done with this glitch, and therefore guys, you can duplicate the item as many times as you like. Remember though, this only works for non-host players, so the host of the party will not be able to do this. Next up guys, we have the infinite red chest farm. Now red chests are where that specific crit, knife, ordnance, grenade can indeed drop. I think it's probably the best thing you can farm for it, so I thought I'd add it in today's video. So this takes place right down here in Still Shore. So travel to the abandoned post safe house and make your way down here. Now there's a save point on your way which you need to trigger. So once you've triggered that save point, head around to Still Shore. Here guys, you'll see that red chest in chains. Here simply take out the enemies until a badass spawns in, then take out the badass. Once you do this, the chains will be removed from that chest and you can open it up. Once you have and you've grabbed what loot you want, you quit out the game and load back in. Once you load back in, you'll be at that save point we triggered. From here, head back to Still Shore just around the corner, and that red chest will be here ready for you to open again. So again, take out the enemies until that badass spawns in, take the badass out, open the chest, quit out the game, load back in, rinse and repeat until you've got what you want guys. It's as simple as that. Next up guys, we have an absolutely broken method in which you can use any old SMG paired with a simple enhancement to stack damage indefinitely, which means you can basically one-shot every boss in the game no matter the difficulty without the need of any build whatsoever. So how this works is you first need to get yourself a Vladoff SMG with an alt fire mode of flamethrower on it. This can be a blue, purple, it doesn't matter. You then need to get yourself the Vladoff enhancement which has the bullet holes on it. Once you have these, make sure they are equipped. Then what you need to do is on the SMG with that flamethrower alt firing mode on it is simply hold down that fire button, so basically the weapon's firing, and then simply spam the button to switch alt firing modes. So on controller you're holding down that right trigger and spamming down on your D-pad. What this is doing is quickly switch between alt mode and normal mode, and when you're doing this guys, you're adding projectiles to your weapon. And the longer you do this, the more projectiles you have, means you stack more and more damage per shot, and the result is absolutely brutal. Now the best thing about this is guys, once you have set this up for as much damage as you want, you can switch weapons, you can die, you can fast travel to different parts of the map, and you will not lose what you have done. The only way to lose them is, I believe, unequipping the weapon or backing out to the main menu. So yes guys, this is a simple way to destroy everything in the game with no problem at all. Okay, so next up we have another insane stacking damage glitch. Now this supposedly works on any weapon, but for me I can only get it to work consistently on one weapon, and it's a legendary weapon called the Songbird. I'll show you this quickly right here. I've got no icons again. I hate this game. Okay, so you can see right there guys, we've got that perk of dueling pistol. Deals plus 100% damage for 5 seconds after swapping guns. Now you can stack this and get the damage buff indefinitely. You can get infinite damage, you can do this super quickly, it's unreal. So this pistol itself comes from a mine you unlock once you complete the campaign. So once you complete the campaign, if you come all the way up here, you see that right there, the trinket crevice, you'll come through here guys, and you'll fight the boss of Rocky Roller. He has a chance of dropping this weapon. Now I got it like third try taking him out, so yeah, not bad at all. So how this works is quite simply, what you do is you just swap weapons during the reload. So for console specifically, you can do this on PC as well, but on console specifically to make it quicker on yourself. If you unequip everything apart from 2 weapons, so what you'll do is have 2 weapons equipped, have your Songbird out. You can see if we shoot, we do 4,666 damage. If I shoot mid-reload, so let me just go back, reload, and double tap Y, which is or triangle on controller, which basically brings the weapon back to itself. So reload, ba-boom, reload, ba-boom, reload, ba-boom. So what I'm doing, I'm just swapping weapons twice. So reloading and double tapping my swap weapon button, and you'll see now damage is 32,000 people. And you can do this if you empty the clip and just keep spamming. Oh, I'm completely failed there. You keep spamming that swap weapon button, when the clip is empty, you'll see you can do it this way without having to even press the reload button. And all I'm doing is I'm swapping to my shotgun, which you can see right there, and swapping back. And I'm doing that by double tapping my swap weapon button. And that is how easy this glitch is to stack, guys. And the damage you get is wild. Is utterly wild. Now I have got a standalone video on this, which if you want to check out, I'll link in the video description. But yeah, this thing is utterly broken, people. Utterly broken, people. So now let's just reload and you'll see that the damage. Look at that number. And that was me doing it for what? How long? 30 seconds? It is wild, guys. So yeah, do what you gotta do. You'll see a bit of gameplay of me taking out a couple of bosses with this, stacking it for about a minute or so. It's crazy. Check it out. Next up and lastly for today's video is the infinite ammo no reload glitch. And also what's insane about this one is the fact that this glitch will also give alt firing weapons infinite ammo too. So if you have a beastly weapon with a beastly alt firing mode, you can use it indefinitely with no cooldowns. It's utterly broken, people. But it also means all other weapons, no matter what it has, will have infinite ammo and you'll never have to reload them, so you can just keep firing. Okay, so to do this, guys, you need two specific items, a weapon and an enhancement. So you need to get yourself a order weapon which has the Ripper licensed magazine on it. This gun charges before auto firing, overriding the order manufacturer's charge functionality. Once you have anything with this on, you then need an order enhancement with free charger on it. When firing from maximum charge, guns with order licensed parts have a 30% chance to make the next shot's charge time and ammo cost 0. So once you have these, make sure they are equipped. Then the process is, with the weapon in hand, fire and reload until you see that magazine isn't emptying. Basically that 0 ammo cost coming into play. So firing the weapon and reloading until you see no ammo is being consumed. Once you see this, you need to quickly switch weapons. If you time this right, the next weapon you pull out will have unlimited ammo and you'll never have to reload. Now the timing can be a little hard, but as you see on screen, I did this on Xbox, so it definitely works on console, but I'm absolutely certain it works on PC. It's super simple. But yes, from this point you now have infinite ammo. Any alt firing shots, any alt firing modes also have infinite ammo, never have to reload, no cooldowns, all that good stuff. And you can use this for as long as you like. The only way I believe this stops working is if you unequip the original weapon and enhancement, and obviously backing out to the main menu. But yes, guys, take advantage of these while you can. If Gearbox are to nerf anything, I can guarantee you a few things off this list are getting chopped. But guys, if you did enjoy the video, leaving a like really helps me out. If you like what you see and want to see more, be sure to subscribe, and hopefully, guys, I will see you on that next one.